Hello and welcome back to the channel. In this video I'm going to show you some of the most easiest bulbs you can plant to create some stunning displays. These bulbs which I've selected are ones you can buy from any supermarket. It doesn't matter if you've got a large garden, a small balcony, or even just a windowsill. I'm going to go through everything you need to know on how to transform these bulbs into beautiful flowers. Please watch this video until the end and not miss a single step, as this could be the reason why your bulbs don't flower. Just before we get started, subscribe to the channel, smash that like button and share this video with your friends and family. The bulbs which I'll be planting are alliums, hyacinths, crocuses, daffodils, tulips and muscari. What I've done with these bulbs is group them into threes. I have my group 1 here, group 2 and group 3. I'll be planting each group into individual pots. There are 3 things that you must consider when you're grouping bulbs together. Number 1, you need to know when your bulbs will come into flower. Number 2, you need to know the height of your flowers. And number 3, you need to know their light requirements. The good news is this information is provided on every pack of bulbs. So for example, if we take the daffodils here and we just turn them around, we can see that the flowering time is in April. The flowering height is 35 to 45 centimeters, and the growing requirements can be either in full sun or partial shade. The reason why it's important to know when your bulbs will come into flower is because if you're grouping bulbs together like this, as one flower fades away, you want the second flower to come in. This gives you an extended display, and it's also known as succession planting. Let me use my group 2 to give you an example. So if I take the crocuses here, we can see that the crocuses will come into flower in February and March. Now if we look at our daffodils and we check the flowering time, we can see that these will flower in April. If we take a look at the tulips now, we can see that these will come into flower in April and May. As the crocuses start to fade, the daffodils will come in, and as the daffodils start to fade, the tulips will come in. What this means is by grouping these 3 bulbs together, I will have a beautiful display for at least 4 months, and I've applied the same logic to each 3 of these groups. Just before we continue, in my next video I'm going to show you how to plant all these correctly, so please subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss that video. The reason why it's important to know the height of each flower is because they don't cancel each other out, and this is particularly important if they both flower at the same time. If we use my group 1 to demonstrate this, let's take the hyacinths. This tells us that this flower will grow up to 25 centimeters in height, and if we take our alliums, this tells us that the flower will grow up to 60 to 80 centimeters in height. This means that when they both come into flower, they won't block each other out, giving you that ultimate display that you're looking for. By the way, if you're enjoying this video, please subscribe to my channel, smash that like button and share this video with your friends and family. Finally, if you are grouping bulbs together like I am, then you need to be aware of the lighting requirements. If I use my group 3 as an example here, we can see that the muscari needs either full sun or partial shade. The allium also requires the same conditions, and if I take the daffodils, we can see that these will grow in full sun and partial shade. Therefore, it makes sense to group these 3 bulbs together as they require the exact same lighting conditions. In my next video, I'm going to plant these bulbs into pots, so if you haven't already subscribed, please do so. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and family and smash that like button. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.